Oh, we got a Facebook page. Trucking with David H. Like, comment, subscribe.
And ring the bell.
Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, March 20th. It's a beautiful Monday morning. We got a reply video here. Not a reaction, more of a reply video to Micheal Page. He left a nice, healthy comment on my last video. And yeah, let's go ahead and give him some answers. He says, why so secretive about what you are making? Why not just say the numbers and forget about all the haters and naysayers? You know your numbers and you know the struggle you are in currently, and you hate all the people on YouTube that lie about their situation. Speak the truth and let people know. Okay, well, I don't feel that I lie just because I don't give numbers, but here, let me give you what I can give you. I don't want to give you actual numbers, because actual numbers can mess with people's minds that are looking into trucking, because the numbers are so all over the board, okay? Let me do this. Let me say this. You are right. Some people, and why I say this is a buddy of mine said, yeah, you know, because I know you and I know what's going on, I don't think about it. But with this guy's comment, because I read it to him this morning while I got up and I was having my coffee, and Jeremy somehow knows as soon as my eyes open, because he'll call me as soon as I freaking crack an eye.
10 seconds
I mean, literally, clink, ding, 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 ding. Yeah. So he said, yeah, that it can come off like you're, you know, worse off than you are. So let me explain our situation. Number one, like Micheal says, we're better off than 90% of the people out there because we are a team truck, a married team truck at that. Basically, let me tell you what my expectations are. My expectations are to be able to get loads in a fairly timely manner. My expectations are, at the end of the week, I need to gross enough money to pay all my fixed costs, to pay all my variable costs, to pay Melissa her 10% of gross. Is it 10% or do I pay you 9%? Whatever it is. Whatever it is. To pay Melissa her money. And for me to be able to pay all our bills for the week. I pay all my bills weekly. Okay? So any bills occurred. We had a $289 freaking electric bill because you were home that month. It just came in this morning.
Yeah, it was cold that month.
Yeah, well, put a blanket on next time.
Yeah, right.
To pay all my bills for the week, I pay my bills weekly. And then to put minimum $500 into my e-fund, I need to put X amount of dollars. I'm not going to give the numbers, but it's probably... I shouldn't give the numbers what I put in my home fund and all that, right? Yeah, okay.
No, remember what our father said about talking
right.
about
See, I was
money.
raised in the day where you don't really talk to people about your money. But so I got to put the money in the e-fund. I got to put money in my house fund, which my house payment comes out of. And it's to do work to the house. I got to put money in my personal savings account. Again, an X amount of dollars in my personal savings account every week. Now, with me... What? Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was looking at my computer.
Okay. Lately, especially when Melissa went home and me taking the 2 weeks off, we're in a struggle of catching up. So that messes with my mind. But what has been happening is I normally put this much money in my personal savings account. Well, I've only been getting to put this much money or no money in my personal savings account. I put this much money in my e-fund or the 500 e-fund. No, I haven't been putting anything in an e-fund. I've been paying all my weekly bills like normal, except the 2 weeks I took off. This week I will be caught up on them. Okay? The house money, I've not been able to put this much money in. I've been putting just enough money to cover things. Okay? And it's different amounts each week because the weeks are different. So yes, Michael, you are correct. If people think that I'm in poverty or losing money, I have not started to lose money yet. If I've said I'm losing money, it's because normally I'm making this and now I'm making this. So to me, that's a loss of money. So it may be getting worded wrong. I'm not. My paychecks haven't been upside down as long as I've worked. Okay, now when I went home to home time, I had to use, I also have a maintenance account at this company I'm at, which is an e-fund that gets money pulled in automatically. I don't have to put it in. I have it based 10 cents per mile that we run. So that money's been going in there as low because obviously we've been running less miles because we've been running less. And I've pretty much had to drain it for being home for the 2 weeks, and I had some repairs on the truck, the tires and whatnot. So in a sense, yeah, it's if you guys thought, I'm in poverty, then yeah, my mistake. I'm not. I'm just not being able to save money. And the biggest thing that I'm seeing is the loads are taking a lot longer to get. She's been trying to find me a load since she got in this morning, and she offered me one load going to Orlando, Florida, and I told her, well, if we're not going to, you keep telling me we're only going to get $1 a mile coming out of Florida whenever I mention a Florida load. And this load wasn't paying that great going into Florida. So I was like, do you really think that's a good idea? Or I didn't say this, but I'm thinking, are you just scrambling for a load? And I said, well, unless you're going to get us a load for at least $1.50 a mile coming out of Florida, which is a good paying load because I used to only come out of for $1.25 with Prime, but the loads going in were paying much better than this. And she said, yeah, probably not. So let me answer your next, let's go to your next question here.
Stop.
Number is you're struggling, you're currently, and they hate all the people on YouTube. Okay. So I don't think I'm lying. I just,
You're omitting.
Yeah. Speak the truth and let people know. Okay. Also, you guys are in much better situation. 90% of the people sent your team and can do expedited loads. You're correct. As long as you can pay your bills and pay the truck payment and hold on until things turn around, which we know you can do with the money you have in the bank. Which I'm like, how the hell do you know how much money I have in the bank?
He tells you.
Huh?
He tells you how he knows.
No, I know.
Oh, okay.
And then he goes on to say, the money you have in the bank, since you were talking about paying off the truck by the end of the year, you are doing fine. Yeah, I didn't even think about talking about paying off the truck at the end of the year. That gives away that I have a savings account. So yes, we do have a savings account. Like I said, we put this much money each week in our savings account. We've been doing it all this time, but it's dwindled down, and that's freaking me out. Because you got to remember, I have a plan of retirement here and everything. Okay, so you're doing fine. Equity in the truck might not currently be extra money in your pocket, but it is equity. I'd like to hear about any warranty issues. Any warranty issues work since leaving Prime, and if you have had hassles or if it's been smooth sailing. Warranty issues. I really haven't had warranty issues, but it's been kind of a pain in the ass because I got to call and take care of all the warranties myself, and she's bringing in another load here and whatnot. We got an interruption with a load offer here. Okay, so as far as the warranty goes, yeah, I really haven't had any issues with warranty work that you normally don't have even when you're at Prime. Look at this fucking guy. Bro, this is a parking lot, not a freeway. Are you trying to kill somebody?
And that's exactly what'll happen.
Jesus Christ, did you see how fast he came in here?
What an idiot. That's ridiculous.
Fucking schmuck. What was I talking about?
The warranty.
Oh, the warranty. So, having the warranty, either way, the warranty companies want to screw you. Whether you're with Prime or not with Prime, because there's a lot of incompetence. Now, it is tougher to get warranty work done because at Prime you just call Road Assist and they'll set everything up with you for you, usually where I got to do it. Tires suck. Getting tires suck because You don't get the Prime discounts. Oil changes are an absolute freaking utter nightmare. It's better now because they have the parts, but before it was hard to get an oil change. No one had. There you go. Just dump your trash right out the window or your nasty
No, he just
soda.
is drink, yeah.
Getting an oil change when I first left Prime was tough. No one had the filters. But I'll tell you, oil changes with my discount from the fuel card I have are $538. What I heard, and when I left Prime, they were like $319 or something like that, $349, and I heard they're like $399 now, so you're paying a lot more in oil changes. APU service, I had my APU serviced at Thermal King. It was just under $500 to get an oil change, 1 gallon of oil, but yet you can get 11 gallons in your truck for $550. So I don't know what the deal is there. They said something about, oh, well, we had to take your side skirt off your truck. It's got to charge you 2.5 hours worth of labor. I don't remember it taking 2.5 hours for Prime to do the oil change on this thing, on the APU. So there's differences there. You're going to pay more for just about everything. It is not as easy. It is not, I mean, I'll tell you this. I think about going back to Prime every day. Every day since we left because of how much easier it was. I got spreadsheets coming out my yin-yang with maintenance, Melissa's paycheck, fuel, how much fuel we're using, how much we're paying per, all this crap that I didn't have to do at Prime because it was all nicely on your statement. Prime made everything easy. And like I say, Prime holds your hands, which is, everyone always, when I was saying that, they took it as, you stop bashing Prime. No, I'm freaking not. I want hold my hand, damn it, make my life easy. When I came out to trucking, when I was going to do trucking, I told Melissa, she was like, oh, you're going to go company lease? I said, I'm going company. We've owned a business for 18 years. I'm done with dealing with all that nastiness. I don't want to be a 1099. I want a W-2. I want at the end of the year, go to H&R Block, not really, but you know what I mean. Get my simple tax form 1040 easy done and just live merry. And then I was at Prime for about a year and a half, and I was like, you know what, the way Lease is over here, it's pretty damn simple. Let's try Lease. And I went Lease. I was very successful as a Prime Lease driver. Had our little bit of issues here and there, but nothing never, was bad enough to where I was feeling like, oh my gosh, things are going south. As far as how I feel now, I'm very leery about when our next load's coming in. I mean, I've just got offered. That's why this video's got a couple cuts in it. I'm getting an offer here and there, but they're BS offers. I mean, she wants us to deadhead 250 miles to pick up a load by midnight tonight, pick up a load to go another 250, 300 miles to deliver by 8:30 in the morning, which is no problem. The problem is it's going to pay me like $800, okay. See, when I say it like that, it sounds bad because right now in this market, a team truck, because when we started at Prime, a team truck would make about $800 a day. A company truck would make about $500 a day. So it's still within that parameter, but this truck costs us a little bit more because it's a newer truck and it's a lease purchase. So I need to make X amount of dollars a day. Like, comment, subscribe.
Ring the bell.
Oh, I'm going to edit that out and put it at the beginning of the video. I always forget to put that at the beginning of the video. Anyways, Michael Page, thank you for that comment. You got me thinking. Did you lose anything by leaving Prime? You heard what I lost, all that good stuff, as far as warranty and stuff like that. But no, as far as warranties on things, the warranties are all the same. As far as you have 6 years on this, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years, 15 days, so on and so forth. You guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. Hey, any of you guys have questions that like this that need answers, that merit a video, I'm going to start video answering some of these comments. That way everybody gets the answers.